some Red Devil baseball, Chris.
Red Devil baseball, George.
And, we were talking there a few minutes ago, and I guess when we did the interview of our seniors, 2 of them it cut out on, so we're going to bring those 2 back on.
That's right. We didn't
talk
want
to them a little bit.
Anybody left out, did we, George?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not the way these boys been playing. I mean, we got to, keep them all out in front and center.
Yeah, looks like we got number 13 there, Calhoun County Red Devils. What's your name, young man?
Caden McCormick.
Caden McCormick. All right.
But, you all have had a great season.
Yeah.
I mean, it could end right now, and you don't have anything to complain about. You guys played some good ball this year. I know we were asking questions the other day. Think about what your favorite game was, whether it was baseball, basketball, football, whatever it could have been throughout your time at Calhoun County High School that's going to stick with you the rest of your life.
For sure. You had some pretty big games there. That's definitely going to stick with you. Huge one against Braxton County, too.
Yeah. Braxton or probably Wahama.
Yeah.
Beating Wahama. They're multi-year state champs.
Straight back to Wahama, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. But, it's been fun for Chris and I to get to call these games and watch you guys. I mean, each time you guys take the field, you develop a little bit more. And, it's fun to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, I have an absolute wonderful time. I kind of wondered how this scenario would play out whenever I first volunteered to help you. I was like, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but it's been an absolute blast. I enjoy every minute of it. So, Caden, you're getting ready to graduate here in another week or so. Getting ready to start your next path in life. What's your plans for after you graduate?
Go to Glenville and go to pre-pharmacy.
Pre-pharmacy. There's another medical student.
Yeah, there we go. That's 3 of them.
Yeah, big ambitions there for sure.
But we wish you luck on it, and don't forget where you came from.
That's right.
That's all I got to say.
That's right.
And all the young men and women in this area, when they do grow up, they never forget where they came from.
That's right.
And we're so proud of each and every senior on this team and what you guys have accomplished so far this year.
For sure. 5 seniors for your Calhoun County Red Devils there this year. Lots of talent leaving the team there. Lots of youth coming up into the team. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a rebuilding situation.
Yeah.
It's reloading.
For sure. Is there anything that you would tell your teammates, Caden? Anything, time flies by or anything like that you'd like to say there before you drop the mic, per se?
Not really.
Not really. Best of luck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was good talking to you. Good watching you there on the field, and congratulations on graduation there in your future, and let it be successful.
Got, I guess, Wednesday, got awards banquet, right?
Yeah.
And don't take them all.
I can't even pronounce some of that stuff there.
Exactly.
The awards. What is it for? Do you know?
It's a Math National Honor Society.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good. So you use more than your fingers and toes, I guess.
Yeah.
Boy, I'd be lost.
I would be too, George. Well, Katie, congratulations and best of luck there on your future endeavor. And I think we got another Devil down there waiting to interview.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
What an exciting future there, George.
I'll tell you what.
Coming up through our youth in Calhoun County.
Three of our youths are headed medical
field.
That's just amazing.
All right. There we go. Got, looks like number 17 coming up in here to the press box. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Landon Church.
Congratulations, number 1, on most ever doubles in Calhoun County High School history.
Yep.
That is a big feat in itself. We mentioned the other day yours and Caden's interview kind of broke up on us, so we decided we were going to do it again.
Yeah.
But we mentioned the other day, what is your most memorable game? It doesn't have to be in baseball. It can be in any sport.
Probably Dodgers my sophomore year.
Okay.
I had a walk-off.
Oh,
And,
man.
yeah, one ball game, I walked it off. As a sophomore, it's a pretty big deal.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Fighting for playing time, and when you do that,
Yeah, that kind of says, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Landon, you're getting ready to graduate here in another week or two. Big future ahead of you. As you leave Calhoun County High School, what's your thoughts? What are you going for your future?
I'll be going to Bethany to play baseball and study pre-physical therapy, and maybe become a physical therapist in the future.
Wow, another medical. You
Exactly. That's
physical
4.
therapy.
That's 4.
Lots of youth here with talent going into the medical industry per se. I did see on Facebook there where Landon's committed to Bethany, right?
Bethany, yep.
Yeah, huge accomplishments there for one of your Calhoun County Red Devils there.
We wish you luck on that.
Yes.
Thank you.
And let us know. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, if you happen to get back next year for a game, Chris and I are going to be doing this again next year. Stop by the booth.
Yeah,
we'll
stop
put
by
you on
ours.
with us.
We could,
Alright.
I guess we could always take our camera to Bethany if they'll let us
Exactly,
in there.
yeah.
And visit Landon and
Yeah.
his family. Thank you for everything that you've done for Calhoun County Athletics. I know you played some basketball early in your years there, your freshman year or something, but
Yeah.
kind of ventured on to baseball and made that your priority, and it paid off, obviously.
Well, you know, all you got to do is watch him 5 minutes on
Yeah.
the field and you understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bethany's really picked up a good athlete, good
Yes.
spirited child there. So, congratulations. You know, if there's one thing that you'd like to tell your teammates there before you venture off and graduate, what would that be?
Just take advantage of it. It goes by so fast, you have no idea.
How quick has this senior year went for you?
Oh, it's flowing by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how can I put the brakes on this?
Yeah,
you
I feel
know?
like just yesterday we opened the season up at Roane County, and here we are,
Right.
already playing tournament games.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Landon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're anxious to see how you all do this evening. We was
Good
up there
luck tonight.
talking about our next move, where we're going next there, whether it be to man or, you know, depending on what happens. But we're looking for that double tonight, and be safe out there. Light rain coming over the
Yeah.
field.
It'll be soggy.
So, for sure.
Watch those ankles.
Congratulations, Landon.
Thank you.
Best
Thank
of
you.
luck.
All right. Have a good evening.
Oh, you too.
George, 2 amazing seniors there. as they
I tell you, they're going to be
get
missed.
ready for
Those young
graduation.
men will be missed.
Yes, sir. We're going to spin the camera back around there a little bit, I think. Get back on the field there. Slight rain out here on the ridge. Got the concession stand ladies up there hollering, looking for some napkins, I think, or something.
Somewhere up in there, like a box.
She's getting the concession stands fired up down there, George. They've
Yeah.
got some tarps over the field out here, over the mound and the home plate there, trying to keep things dry as we keep a slight rain out here on Mount Zion Ridge. Looks like field conditions are wet, damp, wind slightly blowing there back toward center field in the direction of the hollow. Coach Johnson coming across the field there, checking everything out there before the game gets started this evening, George.
Yeah. At least we don't have a big mud hole out here. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks good actually still yet, even though it's a little wet.
Yeah.
But like I told Landon, watch those ankles.
Oh, yes. Yep, safety, number one priority out here for Calhoun County athletes. So, like you said, we want to be cautious of that.
Yep.
Make sure nobody gets hurt.
Slick ground like that, that's an easy way to roll an ankle and mess something up.
Yes.
We don't need that.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. I can go ahead and get the lineup here, George. if you'd
Okay,
like.
go ahead and do that
Get
Calhoun
things started-
lineup.
Get things started there.
Yeah.
So, looks like your Calhoun County Red Devils there. Number 1, Landon Church, starting off there at second base. Chase Schoolcraft, number 23, starting off there at shortstop. It looks like Josiah Wilson, number 1, there at center. Ruger Carter, number 54, is hitting. DH in there, looks like maybe for Reese, as he's a pitcher this evening. Garrett Carpenter, number 41, is at third base. Braden Phillips, number 22, is at left field. Orion Swergeon, number 28, is catcher. Cooper Morris, number 45, is at first base. Logan Tingler, number 14, is at right. For this evening, Calhoun County Red Devils.
All right, and it looks like for the Hannan Wildcats, you've got number 6. I've only got last name, so we'll go with that. Fugit, he's playing shortstop. Number 5, Dunn, is the catcher. And number 10, Chafin, will be the pitcher. Number 3 is Taylor on first base. Number 14 is Cochran on third base. And Collins, number 13, on second base. Number 4, Rice in left field. Number 1, Stickler, in center. And Mount is number 16, and he is their designated hitter.
Yeah, George, I'm ready for some baseball this evening.
I am too. I mean, light little shower out here. I needed one anyway, so,
Yeah. It's keeping the conditions kind of cool out.
Exactly. It's a nice, cool evening.
Lots of traffic out here, George.
Yeah.
There's a tremendous amount of people coming out here for this game.
Look out here under the scoreboard. They've got them all backed in there tonight.
Yeah.
And sitting in the backs of their vehicles.
Under the trunk.
Yeah, buddy.
I feel like I'm at a theater there, George.
Exactly.
Outdoor theater there. Looks like about there's at least probably 8 or 10 vehicles out there.
Yes, every bit of it. All together.
Umbrellas are up. The trunks are up. Folks, if you're out here listening this evening or watching on Facebook, swing by and check us out.
It looks like Hannah's brought a pretty good contingency of fans with them.
Yeah.
They've got several over here on the bleachers over here with umbrellas. And down on the Calhoun side, same thing. I see Coach Goodrich has actually mowed the practice field and the football field.
Yeah, they've got everything trimmed up.
Speaking of Coach Goodrich, him and his wife Colleen, we have to tell them thank you a million times over.
That's for sure.
Because without their support, we cannot do this broadcast because we need service to be able to do it, and they provided us with their Starlink to be able to do this. And I know Jeff, he tries to do everything that he possibly can for Calhoun County sports. It doesn't have to be just football, it's everything.
That's right. Jeff, I actually work with Jeff. He's one of our employees, and he's a tremendous asset for us. Super nice guy, him and Colleen there. And they do, like you said, so much for Calhoun County athletics there. Not only the football, but obviously for the baseball. We was up at Gilmer County the other evening doing a little bit of softball.
Yeah, he was up there.
Ward County?
Yeah.
Yep, so it's exciting to see them. Maybe we can talk a little bit about them girls as they finished up, George.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, those games were awesome.
That's right.
That we got to do with the girls. We started out down there at Elizabeth on Thursday night and got into, what was it, the bottom of the third?
Yeah, I think it was the bottom of the third.
It was the bottom of the third, and about that time, the bottom fell out of the sky.
It did. It did.
We had to break down real quick, and we moved over into the dugout, and just as we got everything set up, the ump said, "That's it, we're not doing more." And he said, "We're going to resume tomorrow evening at Gilmer County, up at the Sue Morris Sports Complex up at Glenville, and we'll continue this game right where it left off, and then the winner would play Gilmer County after that."
That's right.
And the Calhoun girls did not disappoint. They were on fire. They picked up exactly where they left off on Thursday night and was just all over it. It was fun to watch them girls.
It was a super exciting game there. Calhoun County Lady Red Devils, they had two amazing seniors
Yes.
come out in full force. You had Abigail Waldron hit a home run over left field fence up there at Glenville.
About 200. I
Yeah.
looked at it. It was about 215 feet.
Yeah, just a crusher over left field fence.
But
Then you got Lauren Lovejoy, another one of the other seniors up there for your Calhoun County Lady Red Devils, getting ready to go to Greece, George.
yeah, and at the end of the Work County game, they said, we've still got a lot left.
Yeah.
We're not done.
Yep.
And at the end of that Gilmer game, it was hard on me to watch those two girls. They broke down.
Yeah.
And, it just hit them. It's like, this is it.
Yep. Their coach too. I think
Yeah.
that finished up his career there
Yeah.
at the same time. So
Exactly.
what's his name? Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie said that he had been with the program roughly about 21 years total as a head coach and as an assistant, whatever. And he said he was done. He was going to stay around with volleyball, but as far as softball goes, got two new coaches coming up next year.
Yeah.
Got Sean Snodgrass and what is it? Jessica Riddle.
Yeah. Jessica Riddle.
Yeah.
Yep. Remedy Riddle's mom.
Yeah.
Lots of talent right there coming
Exactly.
up too, George. Like I said,
Exactly.
we lost two seniors there from the Calhoun County Lady Red Devils, but lots of youth coming up into that program. It may be a really exciting year for us next
Exactly.
year as we
Well,
call.
the next 3 years in the middle school program, they have got buku talent coming up through that middle school program. And, it's not going to ever be a rebuild situation for those girls. It's just going to be a reload.
That's right. And, it looks like things are going to be that way for your Calhoun County Red Devil boys, too,
Exactly. Exactly. And,
lots of youth here involved.
The boys and the girls program both are solid for the future here at Calhoun County High School.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to see some good ball played over the next few years.
I'm super excited there to see the youth come up through the programs, and they'll be just like these seniors are today. Talking about the past and the things that they did, and the way to move forward. It's a super exciting season there for your Calhoun County Red Devils. As the rain picks up just a little bit out here, George. Wind picks up just a little bit out here. I believe the umpires are still on their way. The Cane is still going to play.
Yeah.
They haven't canceled. Hannan's a long ways away from here, aren't they, George?
Yeah. And then, if Calhoun wins today, looks like they'll be traveling down to Man, West Virginia.
Yep, I think they're good at Man.
That's a couple-hour drive for us, but we haven't decided whether we're going to do that run or not. But we'll let y'all know.
Yeah. The boys, your Calhoun County Red Devil boys are down here in the dugout there, staying out of the weather. Looks like they're eating some sunflower seeds, checking out the bats there from the other players. Just having some conversation there before we get this big sectional game started.
Exactly.
George.
Looks like we've got a couple of them going out here and going to throw a ball around a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like Chase Schoolcraft and who is that? Number one, that's Josiah Wilson, isn't it?
Number one is Josiah Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to throw a little bit and kind of loosen their arms up.
Josiah out there throwing with the left hand, right-handed batter.
Yeah.
Just
That's so hard to.
It is. I love the fact that you can, use the talent that you've got to be versatile.
Yeah.
Amazing kid, amazing athlete there. Lots of stuff coming up.
Let's talk about the end of that boys. Well, not the end of it, but about the middle of that last boys game that we did. Those two throws that Chase Schoolcraft had.
From shortstop over to first base. Yeah.
That was like a guided missile.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw that thing hard.
Yeah.
That one that one, when it got over to first, it knocked the glove back
Yeah.
on that one. It had
Yeah.
so much smoke on it coming across there.
He meant to get it there and try to get the runner out.
He did
Did
too.
a good job. You know, he's got that, I guess, that infamous leg kick, as you say,
Yeah.
there on the mound whenever he pitches. So,
Yeah.
looks like his sibling there, Reese, is going to pitch this evening. Left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
For Calhoun County Red Devils. The
And-
teams normally struggle a little bit with left-handed pitchers, George.
For a sophomore, Reese has got a very good arm on him too.
Yes, lots of talent. Lots of talent.
And I know that before this game's over, I'll call Chase Reese and I'll call Reese Chase, and I'll just get it out there now.
Yeah, we seem to get a little excited, whenever we're in the crunch per se.
Exactly.
Yeah, just a great group of athletes there.
But big brother, little brother, that's what we ought to just do.
Yeah, yep, for sure. Still, folks pulling in out there.
The computer talking to us there a little bit.
Yeah, looks
But,
like they may be trying to reconnect there, and it did. Just a signal, kind of cloudy out here on the ridge with this storm blowing through there. Fog settling up through the valley. It's just a pretty picture
Yes, it is.
out here on the ridge, George.
Yeah, they ought to do team pictures out there and for a fundraiser, they ought to do team pictures out there and get that beautiful backdrop there in behind them, and then do a calendar out of it.
Yeah,
That'd be a great fundraiser.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
George, I hollered at Reese real quick.
Hey, yeah.
The starting pitcher for this evening. You want to
Yeah.
see what he's got up his arm sleeve there, per se? So
Besides many fastballs.
So I grabbed Reese Schoolcraft here. He come up here to the dugout there this evening. He was over there. We're kind of waiting on the rain to settle down just a little bit. There it's on him.
There we go.
Say hello.
Hello, my name is Reese Schoolcraft.
Reese Schoolcraft. Reese, number 2, left-handed pitcher, coming into this evening's big sectional game. It looks like you may be the starting pitcher for this evening.
Yes, sir.
Starting on the mound, you're letting things dry out there a little bit with the tarp over the field. What's your thoughts?
Just strike them out, get them out however we can, and win the ball game.
There you go.
There we go.
That's
Mr. No Nonsense there.
fundamental baseball.
Exactly.
Fundamental baseball, Reese. Well, we look forward to seeing you out there this evening. It looks like they're going to start pulling
Tarps off.
and getting things ready there.
But so Reese, as a sophomore, have you enjoyed your season?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. Couple games we messed up one, but we can get them back.
Oh
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
two more
yeah.
years left, so.
Yeah. Lots of talent coming up. We were just talking
Yeah, we
about
were
it
just
a few
talking
minutes
about that
ago.
a moment ago. I mean, this program may be losing 5 seniors, but
Yep.
it's just reload time.
Yeah.
It's not rebuild, it's reload.
That's right. Lots of talent coming up there. A lot of your friends and teammates there are anxious to play over the next couple of years.
Me too. I can't wait for next season already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the kind of spirit we like to hear.
I was just joking there a little bit ago. When you and Chase were both in the game, I ultimately do it every time, don't I? I'll go and I'll call you Chase, or I'll call him Reese, and I said, well, I'll just get it out of the way now, and it'll be done.
So don't get mad at us.
No, it happens a lot.
We're just in the moment.
It happens a lot.
I said, what we're going to start doing is big brother, little brother.
Yeah. I'm the big brother, and he's bigger than me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Well, good luck there this
Thank you.
evening, Reese. We're anxious to see you get started there on the mound and see what you have to offer for the Calhoun County Red Devils this evening, George.
Throw some smoke at them tonight.
I'm going to try.
There you go.
That left-handed knuckleball.
I got a knuckleball. It just ain't good enough yet.
Yeah. Yep.
You'll
thank-
get it. Just keep working with it.
Thank you for coming up here, buddy.
Thank you.
Good luck. George, there it is. Your starting pitcher for the Calhoun County Red Devils this evening. You know, it's a blast to get to interview these boys.
Exactly.
They love it, you know, and
Yeah.
and I love doing it. It's things that they can look back on, you know, and say, hey, you know, I kind of slipped up a little bit. I need to prepare myself for this, or I need to.
Exactly.
They watch these videos. They learn a lot off of these videos, and just like you said, if it wasn't from Jeff and Colleen letting us use their Starlink,
Yes.
these boys wouldn't be able to do any of that.
Exactly.
Or the girls wouldn't be able to do any of that.
And you know, it makes me feel good to know that these boys are using these games that we do as a tool for them to kind of look back at what they've done during this game and what they can do better the next game.
For sure. For
So,
sure.
you know, that's exactly what this whole program is all about, is to be able to help them. And I believe it is definitely doing a good job.
Yeah, yep. Looks like your Red Devils are out there putting a little bit of good dry mixture down of sod there on the mound and
Yeah.
at the plate there, making things safe. You know, as with all sports, you want to make safety your number one priority, and especially Calhoun County Athletics there. They do a fine job at that. So
Yeah. And, you know, we hope for a very good game tonight. No injuries. Like I said, I worry every time the ground is wet like this. It's easy to turn an ankle because, you know, cleat catches finally and boom,
Right.
your turn.
that's right, and you really it's really too simple to lose attention to
Yes.
you know what you're doing. If anybody's here close, swing out and have a hot dog. Enjoy this evening's activities. Enjoy this evening's activities. There's still plenty of room underneath view of the camera. View of the camera. View of the camera. Camera. Probably getting close to that window, aren't we, George?
Should be.
Probably getting close to that window, aren't we, George?
Should be.
Some more canopies going out there. More canopies going out there underneath the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Just underneath the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Just lots. It's people up on the practice field there. It's people up on the practice field there, ready to watch the game. George, you want to run a commercial here and come back in?
We can. We can do
Check
that,
our-
and then we'll come back in.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years.
We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll
And hey, look, it's Corey Haggard. And hey, look, it's Corey Haggard. And he's open for 22. Number 1 artists like Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen. His hit, Honky Tonk Addiction,
How's that?
has over 1 million views and streams combined. Hey, Corey, man, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, I came down to the Country Kitchen for one of them famous burgers and hand-cut fries and to listen to some of the best local musicians around.
Yeah, the Country Kitchen definitely has some great food, live local music, pool tournaments every Wednesday, Thursdays, ladies' night, Friday, karaoke takes over, and all this will still happen in a family-friendly atmosphere. Hey, man, how about you hit us with a little Honky Tonk Addiction?
Well, let's go.
All right, Chris, we are live back here at Calhoun County High School and ready for some Calhoun County Red Devil baseball. Got Reese Schoolcraft out here on the mound warming up. And we got 3 umpires tonight, Chris.
Yeah, boy. I think they may have come for the hot dogs, George.
Exactly.
If you cook it, they will come.
That's it.
We're ready for some Calhoun County Red Devil baseball.
Like I said, that sky is lightening up out there.
Lots of people out here.
Right.
Very cloudy out here on the ridge. Overcast. We got a little bit of connection issues there coming on and off, but staying on for the most part.
Well, that sky opens up a little bit more, and that'll go away. It's those clouds that are giving us a little bit of a problem there.
Looks like the wind picking up a little bit there toward left field.
One on first, one at third, and here at the plate. We've worked with this gentleman that's our home plate umpire here, and the guy that's on first don't know about the one on third.
Yeah, I think we've seen the one out there on third there. He was behind the plate umpire there a couple times.
Oh, that's right, early on, yeah.
From around Glenville. Yeah, looks like your Calhoun County Red Devils there are in gray pants with gray shirts and red pinstripes, red letters.
Up for Hannan, we got Fugit, number 6. He's their shortstop. Up to bat first.
First pitch there, called for a strike from Reese Schoolcraft. Good start to a ball game there.
Yeah, nice pitch.
Hannan Wildcats look like they're in gray pants, gray tops, blue arm sleeves there, it looks like.
Blue stripe down the pants.
Low ball on that one. The umpires are in light gray pants, dark black shirts this evening.
Blue trim and nose a little bit.
Rain picking up just a smidgen out here on the field. Schoolcraft at the mound. Comes set, sends a pitch. Outside.
2-1.
Schoolcraft steps off the mound there, comes back on, gets set. comes from the windup, sends a pitch, bunt there, foul.
2-2. Two and two.
Kind of quiet there, waiting on things to get fired up, George. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch.
2 and 2.
Kind of quiet there, waiting on things to get fired up, George. Schoolcraft comes. Got Ryan Sweargin back here at catcher. He's bringing the balls back in there and cleaning them up the best that they can. Keep them dry there for this evening's game against the Hannan Wildcats.
For tonight for the Wildcats.
Schoolcraft coming from the stretch now, checking first base out, sends a pitch. Wild ball there, past the catcher. Runner goes towards second. He's got a bright blue mid on out there at second base. You might be able to pick up through the camera. It might get dirty here in a second. One out. Runner at third.
We are at like 1.9. We are at like 1.9.
Hey, Red Devils. Hey, Red Devils. Got a runner at third there. Got a runner at third there. Schoolcraft comes set. Schoolcraft comes set. Runner on third base there, clapping his hands. Runner on third base there, clapping his hands. Wind picking up just a little bit. Reese Schoolcraft steps off there. He was getting a little too far off of there. Reese wasn't quite comfortable with him getting off there like that.
No.
He's still running off of there. Schoolcraft comes with the pitch. Hard hit ball there. Foul. Hannan staying pretty active this evening, George. They're just not going to give it to us for sure.
No, that's for sure.
They've traveled a long ways. They're going to play some tough ball this evening against your Calhoun County Red Devils. Landon Church out there second base there, getting things ready. Anxious to get active in the ball game. Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitch for a strike. Batter steps out of the box there, circles back around there.
That's 2 strikes, so.
Runner at third.
Reese finds one right down here in the strike zone and make him look at it.
Schoolcraft sends it.
There it is.
Strike 3. Schoolcraft there. Left a runner hanging at third base there. 0-0, George.
That's it. And we will be right back after these messages.
Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located in Mount Zion next to Little Canal Bus, has been serving clients in Calhoun County for many years. Crystal Greathouse, owner-operator, has 18 years experience as a cosmetologist taking care of all your hair care needs, including coloring, waxing, cuts, and perms. We are open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call today for an appointment at 304-354-9110. Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located at 6159 South Calhoun Highway in Grantsville. Good luck to all Calhoun County Red Devils sports teams.
Right now at your local Grantsville Foodland, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Let's go Red Devils!
Facebook page. All right, and we are back here live at Calhoun County High School, and it is the bottom of the first inning. 0-0, Chris.
The Devils rallied up over here.
That last game that we did, he
high fly ball there, back over the press box, foul.
That last game that we did there, his first time up at bat, if you remember, he wasn't happy with a double. He slammed a triple.
Yeah, he did. He put the smoke on it.
Yeah, he did.
Landon Church, number 17 in the box there. Pitch comes way outside there against the fence. Bounces back against the fence there and into the catcher's glove.
1-1.
One of your Calhoun County Red Devil senior boys there. 5 of them tonight. Landon Church, number 17. Pitcher comes set. Sends the ball there. Hard hit ball back over toward shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first for the out.
He got him.
That was a hard hit ball there back over toward shortstop.
He was only about a step off of that, or he'd have been on the plate. I mean, on the base over there.
Yeah, he's fast, too.
Yeah.
Fast. Young man getting ready to go to Bethany College.
Playing some baseball.
Going to continue his career in baseball. Looks like Chase Schoolcraft, number 23 at bat. Here's a pitch. Good pitch there down the center. Call for a strike. Number 23, Schoolcraft, gets up there at bat. Pitcher comes set. Sends the ball there. Ooh, for strike 2. Wind picking up just a bit there, back over toward the left field. Schoolcraft at bat. Pitcher comes set there. Sends it. Just outside. Schoolcraft at bat, number 23. Shortstop for this evening. Here's a pitch. Chopper down third baseline. Third base, picks it up, throws it over toward first base.
And he run it out, yes.
Run it out there, called safe. George, ball passes up first base there and goes over back against the fence.
Josiah Wilson coming up here.
Josiah Wilson, number 1. Right-handed batter, left-handed thrower. Lots of talent. Lots of talent. Wind picks up there on the ridge. Josiah Wilson, number 1. Chase Schoolcraft over first base.
I bet he won't be there long.
High and outside there, first ball.
Chase likes to steal them bases.
He does. I think he's leading there. Some pretty good leagues there in base steals.
Yeah.
Josiah Wilson a bat, number 1. Here's a pitch. Ooh, high. And Chase takes off, just like you said, George. Back.
Yeah.
The ball bounces back toward center
and
field.
He's headed for third.
He goes toward third there.
Coming
home. Runs hard back toward home, and Chase Schoolcraft scores for your Calhoun County Red Devils on an overthrow, George. Stole 2 bases there pretty easily. Fast as lightning coming around them bases, George.
Exactly. Like I said, once he took off, it was, it was a matter of where he was going to stop.
That's right. Just an overthrow there, slip up there, just fundamental baseball. Good move there by your Calhoun County Red Devils. Here's a pitch. Down in the dirt there, rolls back here behind the catcher up against the fence there. Josiah Wilson a bat, number 1.
3-0, Chris.
It looks like Ruger Carter over here on deck. Josiah Wilson steps in the box. Pitcher comes set there. Coming from the windup. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball back. Foul up against the Calhoun County dugout. Rain picking up just a little bit out here on the ridge. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch. High ball.
Walked him.
For a walk. 1 out.
Ruger coming up here.
Number 54. I believe Mr. Ruger is a freshman, George.
Yeah.
Going to bring lots of talent there as he grows up for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Got a good bat on him.
Pitcher comes set, checks a runner, throws the ball. Runner takes off, goes to second base. He's there pretty clean like.
Yeah.
Slid in safe. And that young man will not be going home with clean clothes this evening, George.
That's it. Gonna be a lot of bad mamas here after a while.
The mud flies.
That's it.
Ruger Carter at bat. Josiah Wilson slips off a second out there. Nobody holding him. Second base comes slipping in there just a little bit. Back into the picture. Sends a hard hit ball back behind second base there. Runner rounds third and comes home wide open there. Josiah Wilson scores on that hit from Ruger Carter. Just a solid hit there, George.
Yes, it was. It was a nice hit, and that takes that lead 2-0, Chris.
2-0. Runner come right in on that one there. Didn't have to slide. Slipped right in the back door.
Coach Johnson coming down the line here wants to talk to the batter.
Number 22, Braden Phillips. Looks like it may have to be Garrett Carpenter there. I'm not for sure what's going on. Yeah, the batting rotation there. It's a good thing I caught that before they.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like number 41, Garrett Carpenter, is going to be coming in there to bat. Coach Johnson making sure everything's in the correct order here. Catcher goes to the 41 at bat. Pitcher comes set. Here's a pitch.
Ooh,
Garrett
wanted that
swinging.
one.
Number 41.
1-1.
Pitcher's looking. Sends a ball in the dirt there pretty
Ruger's headed for second.
Ruger's running hard there towards second. Catcher throws it back to second. That shortstop comes in there and snags it there. Runner called safe.
Believe that counts 2-2 now, Chris.
2-2. Braden Phillips over on deck.
2-2, 1 out.
Here's a pitch way outside, George.
3-2.
Calhoun County leads by 2.
A lot of 2s out there.
Hannan comes set. Sends a ball in there. Outside there. Looked like kind of
Ruger's
bounced off
headed
the
for
dirt.
third, and he's in there. Ball was bobbled.
Yeah, that was a just in time, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Braden Phillips, number 22 at bat. Ball game. 22 at bat. Braden Phillips. Here's a pitch.
Hard foul back.
Thank goodness for that fence. Rain picks up slightly out here on the ridge. Fog settles down across the valley. Hannan gets set. Sends a pitch there, inside and tight.
Backed him up there.
Holler and wear it. I don't know if I'd have wore that one, George.
Yeah.
This young man's throwing pretty hard. Shakes off the pitch. Comes set. Sends it outside there. For your Hannan Wildcats. They're a pretty good ways away, I think, aren't they, George?
Yeah.
Got Garrett Carpenter over there at third base. Looks like. Isn't that Garrett? No, that's Ruger.
That's Ruger at third.
And Garrett's over second.
Garrett's at second.
Here's a pitch. Hard hit
ball.
Foul back over into the football field there for Coach Goodrich.
At least it's not hard to find now. It looks like he cut that grass.
They've got things mowed up out here. Looking good.
Yeah.
Lots of people up here on the practice field underneath the canopies.
3-2, Chris.
Here's a pitch.
And he walked him.
Took a walk. Bases loaded, George. 1 out. Ryan Swerge, number 28 at bat. Catcher calls time, goes out there to the mound to talk to the pitcher there.
Coach Johnson coming in here to talk to Ryan.
Looks like the head coach here for Hannan's going to come out there and talk to the mound, too, to the pitcher. Kind of settle things down there a little bit. You know, make sure that everybody's on the same page there. Like you said, lots of variables going on this evening, you know. Damp conditions. Overcast clouds out here on the ridge. Big game, George, for the Calhoun County Red Devils there.
First sectional game here.
Yeah. Got Cooper Morse over here on deck. Had a couple amazing interviews there before the game this evening. Landon Church getting ready to go to Bethany College to play some baseball. Katie McCormick getting ready to go to college into the medical field there to hopefully become a pharmacist, George.
Yeah.
Look at the talent that our youth is.
I'll tell you, it's amazing.
It is.
The young men and women that we've talked to over the past couple weeks here, you know, they all are excited about their future. They're ready to do it. And they definitely have made good careers here at Calhoun County High School.
For sure. First pitch there was called for a ball, and the last two look like strikes.
Yeah.
Count should be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. 1 and 2, 1 out. 2-0. Your Red Devils.
Here's a pitch there, swinging.
Hard foul back against the cage there.
Got 2 outs, it looks like, on the scoreboard, George.
Yep. 1 strike.
Cooper Morris at bat, number 45. Sends a pitch there.
1 and 2. 1 and 1,
outside.
excuse me.
Looks like Logan Tingler, number 14, over here on deck.
We got those bases all loaded up, Chris.
Yes, sir. Number 45, Cooper Morse. Left that one outside. 2 outs. Calhoun leads by 2.
Yep. Two and 1.
Pitcher comes set there for Hannan. Sends a pitch. Inside there, foul.
Back.
Back into the the umpire's face here, it looked like. He's stepped outside there, checking things out there, checking his mask. Making sure, you know, them balls are coming in there pretty hard.
You bet it. That pitcher for Hannan is definitely bringing some heat.
Yeah. Yep. Checks his mask out there. Just got out of reach here of the catcher, it looks like.
2 and 2, I believe, Chris.
Hit the umpire in the mask. Here's a pitch. High ball.
3 and 2.
Bases loaded. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball back. Foul. Way back out there toward left field, way down in the woods there. Josh Johnson, head coach out here for Calhoun County, kind of just waves that one goodbye as it sails by him, George.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch. Outside there, bounces against the ground there.
Walked in a run.
Comes in. All runs are appreciated by Hannan. 2 outs. Logan Tingler at bat, number 14. As Hannan works his way back there to the mound. Pitcher comes set. Likes the call there from the catcher. Gets ready, sends the ball there. First pitch, strike. Got number 17, Landon Church, over here on deck. Logan Tingler at bat, number 14, I believe. Chopper back over toward shortstop.
Bobbled.
Pitcher grabs it and throws it over toward first base there for the out.
And he got it.
Got him out.
Well, 3-0, Chris.
That'll bring the first inning to an end, George.
Yeah, that'll take us to the top of the second. We'll be right back after these messages. Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hardway Construction and Maintenance, LLC, located in Mount Zion, West Virginia, serving surrounding counties, specializing in framing, new constructions, barns, garages, and any land clearing dirt work needs. We are a family-owned and operated general contractor company. We would love to help you with your project. Call us today at 304-483-2077 or 304-483-2276. Go Red Devils!
All right, Chris, we are back live here at Calhoun County High School. And all of our guys out here kind of pumping up Reese, getting him ready to take off on the top of this second inning here. Got number 14, Cochran, the third baseman, up for Hannan. And we'll see here what Reese has to say.
Yeah, boy, good interview there from Reese Schoolcraft there right before the game. As he comes set there, coming from the wind-up, sends first pitch in there. Looks like called for a strike. First pitch called for a strike.
Right out there on that corner.
Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. Outside there, and runner swings on that one, George.
Yep.
Really undecided there about that
0-2
pitch, and runner swings. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch inside.
1-2.
I'm kind of glad we went with the press box this evening, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Rain starts to pick up a little bit out here on the field.
I was thinking either the press box or the dugout, whichever one.
Schoolcraft with a pitch.
2-2.
Reese Schoolcraft comes set there. Sends a pitch. Just outside.
3-2.
Rain picking up a slight bit out here on Mount Zion Ridge. You know, there's still a lot of people out here watching this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here.
Lots of people. Reese Schoolcraft nods the catcher, yes. Sends the pitch.
Struck him out.
Good pitch there by Reese Schoolcraft. Fine pitch there, right down the middle.
Yeah, buddy.
Got him swinging.
Number 13 coming up to bat. Collins, the second baseman for Hannan. Wildcats. And got one out.
Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch in there.
Strike.
Good looking pitch there for a strike.
You know, I've got the advantage here. I'm standing right here behind the plate, and these pitches are fun to watch come in here.
Yeah.
He's got some movement on these pitches.
Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch here, kind of bounced off the plate there a little bit. Ryan walks out there and picks it up, and looks like he's going to ask for a good, clean, dry ball. Everybody working together there to keep all these balls dry. Reese Schoolcraft at the mound, comes set, sends a pitch, outside.
2-1 now.
Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. Looked like a good pitch from over here, George. Called for a strike.
2-2.
Reese comes set, sends a pitch, outside. That was a good snag there by Ron Swergian. You know, he really come outside of his comfort zone there and stretched out there and got that ball.
3-2. One
Fine
out.
job. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. Good pitch here.
Foul back.
Way high up against the fence toward the hometown dugout. Umpire gives him a good dry ball there. Trying to keep everything as safe as it can be out here on Mount Zion Ridge. Umpire calls the ball back in play. Schoolcraft gets the call there from the catcher, shakes it on, and sends a pitch.
Struck him out.
Everything was right in sequence on that pitch,
buddy.
George. I mean, the call from the catcher to the pitcher, you know, and that's what it takes. Every
Exactly.
game, everybody's got to be on the same page there. Struck him out.
Yep.
Looks like Coach Johnson's going to make a switch on the mound there. I'd say he's going to try to keep their pitches down because it's probably going to be an active week for your County Red Devils. Looks like he's bringing in Caden McCormick there, number 13. Probably going to give him just a few and then switch again, I'd say.
I'd say we'll see probably Caden here for a little bit and either Chase or
I'd say you're right.
Or
I'd say you're right.
no need of working them all too hard, you know. Get a few pitches out of each one of them, and
like you said, you know, depending on what happens this evening, we may have to go to man tomorrow evening.
Yes.
You know, and then I think it's double elimination, so there's lots of games coming up.
A lot of games still. So, I mean, you know, I think man's like number 2.
Yeah, I think they're ranked number 2 there.
So, see what happens. See what they do.
Rain picking up just a little bit out here on Mount Zion Ridge. Just the variables are going to mess with everybody there this evening. It's pretty noticeable there, this rain, you know.
Yeah.
Not only does it affect your pitchers, it affects, you know, your field personnel and your batters too. But you couldn't ask for much of a finer job there than Reese presented there with these conditions.
Oh, yeah. You know, it wasn't like he was throwing bad pitches.
No,
he was throwing some
Oh,
great
yeah.
pitches.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with
But
pitches.
there's, like you said, there's a lot of ball to be played this week.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's save everybody as much as possible.
Yeah.
Give everybody a little bit of time on the mound and just go a little bit at a time.
Cormick comes set there, sends the first pitch there. Looks a little outside there for ball 1.
And we got Rice up for Hannan. That is their left fielder. Number 4.
Cormick comes from the stretch. Sends in the pitch there.
Caught that corner. Pretty.
Seems like these boys are just catching that corner there on that outside of that plate.
Yeah. Reese was doing the same thing there. It was fun to watch that.
I noticed that. There's a pitch there. Pretty pitch right down the middle there.
Another one.
McCormick comes back to the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCormick comes set there as the rain picks up out here on the ridge. Sends a pitch.
Outside.
Outside there, just outside there. They're going to work it outside of that plate, ain't they, George?
Yeah, buddy.
Rains.
It's been working, though,
Yeah.
so why not?
Yeah,
You know?
it has been working. It has been working there. Wind picks up just a smidge. Here's a pitch. Call for
Got
strike
him.
3 and rung him up there on that
Yeah,
one, George.
buddy.
Wind, rain picks up just a little bit out here on the ridge, George. We got to get these bats cracking here and see what happens.
Exactly. We'll be right back after these messages. Houchin Construction in Calhoun County, located in Arnoldsburg, West Virginia, has been doing business for over 4 decades, specializing in natural gas pipeline construction. Jeff Houchin, owner and president, and all the employees of Houchin Construction would like to wish the Calhoun County Red Devils athletes good luck in the 2024-2025 school year. Go Red Devils!
J&B Drugstore, serving Calhoun County since 1948, is your only locally owned independent pharmacy. We honor most insurances, we offer fast, friendly customer service, and we care about our patients like family. J&B Drugstore is not only a pharmacy, we offer a variety of gifts for all occasions, from home decor, willow tree figurines, candleberry candles, Swan Creek drizzle melts, custom pottery mugs, to Dr. Comfort orthotic shoes. And don't forget about our famous milkshakes. Check us out on Facebook for our flavor of the month. Stop by today or give us a call at 304-354-7737.
Keener's title, license, temp tags, renewals, and notary. Skip the drive to the DMV in Spencer, come down on River Street in Grantsville, West Virginia, and you won't have to stand in the long lines in Spencer at the DMV. Call today at 304-893-4411 or 304-354-0077. That's Keener's Tag and Title Service and Automotive and Collision Repair, located on River Street in Grantsville. Go Red Devils! Little Canal Bus is for everyone looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping. If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service.
Are you craving the perfect slice of pizza or a calzone that's big enough to share? The Local Oven has just what you need. At the Local Oven, we use only the freshest ingredients to craft our mouth-watering dishes, and our pizza sauce is made from scratch daily with a perfect blend of herbs and spices. Our pizzas are crafted with those fresh, hand-cut ingredients and baked to perfection. Whether you like it classic or loaded with all the extras, we've got your pizza craving covered. And don't forget our legendary calzones. Big, bold, and bursting with flavor. These beauties are stuffed with your favorite fillings and baked until golden brown. Stop by the Local Oven in Big Bend, West Virginia today for hand-cut goodness, perfect pizzas, and calzones that never disappoint. The Local Oven, where fresh meets flavor in every bite. Call us today or dine in, 304-354-6165.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and Macintosh offers setup and removal. Power equipment, Echo, Troy Built, and in-house service. Hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. Macintosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals. All right, Chris, we are live back here at Calhoun County High School. It looks like we got Landon Church coming up to bat here for your Red Devils. And we got a 3-0 lead by those Red Devils.
Yeah, boy, they're doing a fine job for the conditions. Brennan, they're at hand. As I look over in the dugout, they're all smiling.
Yeah.
They're all staying in positive attitudes here and just cheering on Church as he comes at bat.
They throwed some dry dirt down here at home plate and over on the pitcher's mound there, and trying to keep things safe.
Yeah, boy, as that first pitch comes in there, Landon that was almost a protection at bat there.
Exactly.
He was kind of protecting himself there to get away from that ball and accidentally hit it foul. Pitcher comes set there, sends it in there for a foul tip there and hit the home plate umpire there pretty hard there as he moaned there pretty loud.
Backed out there. Regain his composure there.
Yeah, that was a hard hit ball, George. It's a good thing he didn't eat no hot dog out there, George.
Exactly. That pitcher for Hannan.
He's throwing hard, ain't he?
Yeah, Chafin, he's coming hard.
Yeah, boy. 2 strikes there against Landon Church, number 17, Calhoun County senior. Here comes the pitch. Sends it in there.
Got him
there for a strike. Landon's kind of shaking his head on that one there, and I kind of don't blame him, George. Looking at it from this angle, it looked a little outside, but
it was just right on the corner. I mean, like I said, I'm right here on the plate, so I mean it.
And that's where he's calling them too.
Right on the corner.
And that's where he's calling them too. So, number 23, Chase Schoolcraft shows bunt there, flops it up in the air there. Didn't really get it where he wanted to get it. But
the catcher got that one.
Yeah, he come out there, flipped his mask off there, and caught that pop up there by Chase Schoolcraft. Good try there to present a bunt. Just didn't work out there in your Calhoun County Red Devils' favor.
Josiah Wilson up to bat here.
Number 1. Right-hand batter.
He wanted that one.
He sure is. He's giving it all he's got too, George.
I think he was trying to lay that one down about the Y in Arnoldsburg.
Yes, that's for sure. Here's a pitch. Called for strike 2. Called for strike 2, George. 2 outs. 2 outs. Pitcher comes set there, likes the call from the catcher, sends a pitch. High ball.
Josiah's watching after him here.
Number 1, Josiah Wilson at bat. Sends a pitch here. Hard ball back over toward right field. I mean, a slammer back over toward right field.
And it's in there.
Rolls almost all the way back to the fence there. Josiah Wilson around second base, working his right toward third base, running wide open toward third base there.
Coming
Easily
in.
gets on third. Holds up there at third base.
I don't know, Chris. I believe I'd have tried it.
Yeah, he had plenty of time there as he come over to third base there. Wow, what a hit there.
I believe I'd have tried it.
He just did get a hold of that ball, and I mean, it went, George, way out there against the fence.
Coach Johnson woed him up there, so.
Yeah, boy. Josiah Wilson at third base. Looks like Ruger Carter, right, George?
Yeah, it looks like Ruger.
At bat. Oh.
Ooh.
He hesitated there and took a late swing on that one there for strike 1.
Uncharacteristic for Ruger.
Pitcher comes set there, looking over at third base. Gets the nod there from He's going to throw it over to third there and
Safe.
check Josiah out there. 2 outs there. He's looking for that easy out over at third base there.
Yeah.
Pitcher gets the call there from the catcher. Shakes his head, yes. Sends a pitcher.
Ooh.
High there toward his head, it looked like, from over
Yeah.
here. Ruger Carter.
Coach coming out to the mound there.
Head coach, I believe that's his second trip out to the mound.
Yes,
George.
it
Looks
is.
like he's going to do a pitching change.
Yes, he is.
You know, there's a lot of variables that are going on right now. It's raining pretty steadily, really.
Yeah.
The coaches are doing all that they can do to keep the mound dry, to keep the field in the best condition that they can. Hasn't been any lightning or any of that kind of stuff. Just a light rain.
Just
really.
a light rain, and hats off to Coach Johnson and them. They've been putting down some dry dirt there on the home plate area and pitcher's mound, trying to keep that safe. Looks like it's starting to get a little bit wet here on the third base line. I know when Josiah was starting to take his lead off, Coach Johnson pulled him back into the grass instead of on the line.
Yeah.
So, which is a smart move.
Yep. It looks like he getting a new catcher out here geared up at the mound. Boys are still staying pretty positive over here in the dugout.
I think our catcher that we had is going to the mound, so.
Yep, checking things out there as I look down there at the concession stands. Got, we talked earlier there about our youth coming up into our programs.
Yes.
Got Michael Boat right down here making some hot dogs. He's coached a lot of these kids throughout the years. You had a lot of players coming off of the EM5 team. Valuable assets there to the Calhoun County Red Devils.
Exactly.
Kind of anxious to see what these young men will do over the next few years. As the pitcher warms up. You say that's the catcher, George?
Yeah, that was their catcher. Their starting catcher is now out there, number 5. That's done. He's moved to the pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
And looks like their first baseman is now the catcher. And the pitcher that we had moved over to first.
Lots of changes there, lots of substitutions or whatever getting switched out. The fog kind of settling back across the valley there behind the flags, as you can see it on our YouTube live video. These Calhoun County boys are really over here smiling, having a good time. Getting the pitcher warmed up here. Wind picking up just a little bit. I can feel it. It'd be like in the pitcher's face, per se, kind of hitting the catcher in the back there as it blows down into the valley. Got Coach Morris over there at first base talking to the field umpire. Lots of field umpires here this evening, George. You
exactly.
Got one at third base, one at first base. Got a home plate umpire here.
Throwing it down, and Ruger's ready to go here, though.
Yeah, boy. Number 54, Ruger Carter at bat. Calhoun County Red Devils. Lead by 3. Bottom of the second, George. 2 outs.
Exactly. Runner on third.
Lots of people still out under the scoreboard there. Anxious to see what the outcome is of this game and where your Calhoun County Red Devils go to next. Pitcher comes set there, sends the ball just outside.
Two and one is the count.
Pitcher sends the ball there. Back in behind the catcher there. He's
2-2.
swinging, though. Believe he swung at that one, didn't he, George?
Yeah, he did. He wanted it, too.
Yeah. Pitcher did a good job hustling back there toward the catcher there. With him being the catcher, he knows what he needs to do and how he needs to react to those pitches. So that was a good hustle there. Back to the mound. Comes set. Throws it over toward third base. Bounces out of the glove there to Josiah. Stay safe.
Coach Johnson held him up. He was starting to go, and he held him up.
Dove back to that one, didn't he, George?
Yeah.
His belly's dirty, his pants are dirty, and Mom's got some clothes to wash.
That's it.
Here's the pitch.
Outside. And high.
Yes, sir. Got, looks like Garrett Carpenter over here on deck. For your Calhoun County Red Devils, pitcher comes set there. Sends a pitch.
All four.
Called high. Ruger Carter advances to first base.
Runners on first and third now, Chris.
Yes, sir.
2 outs.
And we got Garrett Carpenter, number 41, coming in at bat. And he's been known to hit one over left field fence. So
That's what I was getting ready to say. He may shoot for that canopy out there.
yeah. Here's the first pitch. Down low.
Ruger headed for second.
Slipped right off there towards second base.
Runner on second and third now.
Field umpires work their way back toward third and back toward second there. Garrett Carpenter at bat, number 41. Here's a pitch. Way high.
That's 2 balls, Chris.
Josiah Wilson at third base. Ruger Carter at second. Garrett Carpenter at bat. Oh, you want to check him there at second. The pitcher stepped off the mound there like he was trying to get the runner at third to go and didn't throw it to second there. But just a scare tactic. There's a pitch. Hard hit ball. High fly ball. Pitcher's underneath of it and calls it there. Drops it behind of him as Josiah Wilson. Called foul, wasn't it, George?
Yeah.
Yep, called foul there. Must have been just down the third baseline, foul territory. Lots happening right there. Coach Baston comes out there and gets the ball there and keeps it good and dry there for this evening's game.
2-1, Chris. 2 outs.
Here's a pitch. Hard hit ball. High fly ball back toward right field. Goes way back in behind right fielder there. Bounces back toward the fence. Center field comes in there, grabs the ball, works it back in there. His runners are scoring like crazy here at Calhoun County. Looks like Josiah come in. Looks like Ruger come in there right behind him, didn't he, George?
Yes, he did.
A monstrous hit there.
That makes it 5-0, Chris.
Garrett Carpenter with a heck of a hit there,
Yeah,
George.
buddy. I thought it was maybe out of here.
Slammer. Number 41.
Yeah, Braden Phillips up on the on this next bat here.
Braden Phillips, number 22. Pitcher comes set. Here's a ball there. Down low. Calling for a ball.
Garrett thought about it, headed for third, and he woed up there.
Pitcher comes set. Sends it. There. He is swinging for the moon on that one.
Buddy, he was.
If he'd have let that bat go, he'd have went out there to the scoreboard, George.
Exactly.
Pitcher comes set there, coming from the stretch. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Call for a strike, too. He is giving it all he's got, George.
Yeah, buddy. If he connects.
Yeah. Sometimes you may have to just slow down a little bit and keep your head on the ball. Number 22, Braden Phillips at bat. Here's the pitch.
Hard hit ball.
Back over toward left field. Bounces back in behind the left field as Garrett Carpenter rounds third and comes home for your Calhoun County Red Devils there. Easily scores. Braden Phillips, a strong hit there over into the left field. As Coach Johnson's lifting his hat off his head there 3 or 4 times. Just anxious.
Listen to that dugout down there. Them boys fired up.
They're rallied up out here on Mount Zion Ridge. Strong hit there by Braden Phillips as he gets the mid on.
Ryan Swearingen coming up here, and then looks like, is that
Cooper Morris
over on deck? Yeah.
First pitch here and call for a ball. Ryan number 28 at bat. 2 outs. Bottom of the second.
A little 2-out magic going on here.
Here's a pitch.
Runner going.
Here's a pitch there. Ryan swinging there at that one. Call for a strike. There's a runner. Advances to second. Hit a slick spot out there on the field there, stretching him out a little bit.
Yeah. Hope he's all right.
Ryan Swearingen at bat. Here's a pitch.
Ooh, got him.
Hit him. Infamous for getting hit, George, this year. Ryan Swearingen.
He'll take it.
Number 28 gets over to first base. I would say his first base, on-base average, George, is pretty high.
Yeah. Number 11 coming in to
Lance Grogg.
Pinch run for him.
Looks like. I don't have him wrote down, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
I
number
think
11, so. Lance Grogg. Cooper Morse at bat. Number 45. Sends a pitch there.
Inside.
Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch there for a strike inside.
Just caught that corner. That inside corner. He just caught it.
Braden Phillips.
Pretty pitch.
Number 22 at second base. That was a good pitch.
Yeah.
Cooper Morse, number 45, at bat. Here's a pitch. He's swinging there. I think he knew that wasn't his. That wasn't the one he wanted to swing at.
No.
Number 14 on deck over here, Logan Tingler. Pitcher.
Sometimes you know that that's not the pitch I want, but sometimes you know that that's not the pitch you want, but you know what? You still bite on it.
That's right. Here's a pitch here for a high ball.
2-2. 2 outs. 6-0. Your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Braden Phillips there slipping off a second base there. Pretty.
He's worrying the pitcher to death.
Yeah, he's getting off there pretty far there. We're really worrying the pitcher. Yeah, he's going to throw back there.
He's safe.
Called safe there. As he dove back there into the mud there.
Yeah.
Slid a long ways. Don't take much to go a long ways there in this mud, does it, George?
No, it don't.
Pitcher comes set there. Sends the ball.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball. Back left. George, that probably would have hit the scoreboard if it had it straight.
Yeah.
That was in the meat of the bat for sure.
Exactly. Good swing on that. Very good swing on that.
Yes, sir. Here's a pitch. Whoa. Way high there. Runner advances to second as Braden Phillips goes to third.
Runner's definitely in scoring position. Just a little hit means a run.
Cooper Morris at bat. Here's a pitch.
Ball 4.
Down low there in the dirt.
Ducks all the way around on the pond, Chris.
2 outs. Calhoun County Red Devils 6. Hannan Wildcats 0. Bottom of the second.
Logan Tingler coming up here.
Pitcher takes a deep breath there.
High.
Sends a high ball there. The rain's pretty well stopped out here on the ridge, it feels like. The wind's picked up there, just a scotch air blowing right in the pitcher's face. Field conditions are wet, I'd say, George, wouldn't you?
I would say a little bit.
Here's your pitch here.
Ooh.
Logan Tinger. High and tight.
That's 2 balls, Chris. 2-0.
Here's a pitch.
2-1.
That was a good pitch there to swing on, too.
He wanted it, too.
Yes. Yeah. Logan Tingler, number 14, Calhoun County Red Devils there. I believe this young man's plan on going to Glenville State there and playing some football, George.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball back over toward right field. They're in foul territory, and the runner runs back behind of him there and just misses it. Yeah, that was a good hustle there by Hannan.
Yeah.
Good hit there by Tingler. Looks like we got number 17, Landon Church, over here on deck. So,
coming back to the top of our order.
For sure. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Call for a ball high.
That's 3-1, I believe.
Ball high. Logan Tingler at bat. Braden Phillips. Oh, rung him up on that one for strike 3 there.
That'll do it, Chris.
That'll do it there.
And we will be right back after these messages.
Miller's Quick Stop, located on Mount Zion Ridge near the high school, now has 6 different flavors for their bone-in and boneless wings. We also have fresh from the oven pizza and mouth-watering subs to choose from. We also have made-to-order salads and all kinds of drinks to choose from, including ice-cold adult beverages. Stop by and check out our full menu or call your order in today at 304-354-5945. Miller's Quick Stop on Mount Zion Ridge. Go Red Devils!
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
All right, Chris, we are back at Calhoun County High School, and it looks like for Hannan it's number 1. Chafin, no, excuse me. Yeah, number 1, that's Stickler up for Hannan.
Corman comes set.
Showed bunt.
Called in there
and
for
got
a
a strike.
Right on that corner you talked about earlier.
Yeah, buddy.
Staying pretty solid right there. I can see kind of a twist in that ball as it's coming in there toward the mound, too. Hard to read.
Yep.
Here's a pitch. Strike 2. Don't look like any substitutions come in. Everything's still pretty well the same as the last inning.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. McCormick comes to the mound there from the stretch. Sends the ball here.
Fouled that one back.
Swinging there at that one. Ryan throws back there. Clean ball. McCormick works his way back to the mound. Coming from the stretch. Gets set there. Sends it. Ryan stretched out there after that one, just outside.
He's getting his stretches in tonight.
Yes, yes.
Makes a couple times he's had to stretch out there.
McCormick comes set there. Sends it. Call for a strike.
Got him.
Rung him up on that one.
Pretty pitch.
Pretty pitch here. Number 16 there, George.
Number 16, that's Mount. He is their designated hitter.
DH. McCormick comes set there. Call for a strike. Right, throw back there, just a little outside there. McCormick gets the ball there and drives it off. We'll see how dry he got it right here, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Come set there. Caught it in there for a strike. Acts like it's coming with some heat.
It is. And floating around now.
McCormick comes set there. Here's a pitch.
Hard foul back.
Hard foul back. I don't know where that went, George. Where did that go?
It hit over there again. The cage coach, the third base coach has it.
Wind picking up a little bit toward third base. Umpire calls the ball back in play. McCormick comes set there from the stretch. Sends a pitch.
And
swinging. Strike 3.
Strike 3. He got him.
2 outs there. Pitch counts down pretty low, I think, George.
Yep. This is their top of the order now.
McCormick sends it there for a strike. He is driving that outside corner right there.
It's Fugit, number 6 for Hannan. He's their shortstop.
McCormick comes set. Sends a pitch here. Just a little too far on that one, George. That one didn't work its way back in, did it?
No, it was definitely out there, but thing of it is, some of those start out and then they work their way back in there. I mean, it's pretty pitch.
Yeah, there's a pitch there.
Strike.
The batter kind of shrugs his shoulders like, I probably should have swung at that one. McCormick got the mound there from the stretch. 2 outs. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Way hard back against the fence there. I think that one there was a little wild pitch there, Jordan.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. Ryan did the complete opposite and threw it back wild, did he?
Yeah, he did.
You know, a lot of variables out here on the ridge here with this damp weather that we had.
Those balls are a little bit, I don't care how much you try to dry them off, they're still a little wet and a little slick.
That's right. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Here's a pitch here. Gonna get a clean ball here. All right, that one there come back to the pitcher there pretty good, it looked like.
Yep.
All right. Get things settled down here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. McCormick on the mound. Comes set there. Here's a pitch. Called for a strike right in that corner.
Got him. Rung him up.
Right in that corner again.
3 up.
3 down.
3 down. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Stump Funeral Home and Cremation is a 6th-generation business, proudly serving the Grantsville and Arnoldsburg area since 1897. We now have 3 locations to better serve you: Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Clendenin, West Virginia. Stump Funeral Home and Cremation handles traditional, cremation, and memorial services, funeral pre-planning, arrangements, and monument sales. Stump Funeral Home and Cremation, family owned and operated for 6 generations. We would like to wish good luck to all Calhoun County sports team from Stump Funeral Home and Cremation, Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox and Clendenin.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels, and some of us even switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch, but what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tim Moore, right here in Grantsville, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tim and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tim Moore, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety 7 days a week and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today. All right, Chris, we are live back here at Calhoun County High School, and looks like they just threw down, so we've got top of our order up here.
Yeah,
Hannan
boy.
Church coming up.
Yeah, boy, I couldn't say nothing, George. I had that hot dog in my mouth.
Hey, thanks for getting those hot dogs, by the way.
They are absolutely delicious there. Looked like the first pitch called for a ball, wasn't it, George?
I believe
hardly
so.
Tell her. I stepped outside there by the time he threw it. Here's a pitch.
Yeah,
High ball there.
Another one.
High ball there.
2-0.
Hannan Wildcats there. Pitcher coming from the windup there to Church. Call for a strike.
2-1.
Number 17, Landon Church. Senior for your Calhoun County High School. Here's a pitch. Whoa. Wild pitch there toward him.
Little chin music on that one.
Calhoun County 6. Hannan Wildcats 0. Pitcher comes set. Sends the ball. Hard hit ball there back toward Church. Way back over in the woods as Coach Johnson drops his head and says, there just went $5.
Exactly right.
Maybe 10 these days, George.
Exactly. I remember when they were $1 a piece, you know.
Here's the pitcher. Hard hit.
High
fly ball back over toward left field. Third base backs underneath
And it
of it
drops
there.
in.
Drops between them. And Landon Church gets on first base. Good way to start the inning, George, there for the Calhoun County Red Devils.
Chase Schoolcraft coming up here and see what he can do here.
Got the Red Devil dugout rallied up over here on the right side. Got some speed over at first base there, Landon Church. Pitcher comes set there. Sends the ball high. Pitcher's kind of focused over there on first base there, too. He's got a lot of attention.
Yep.
Over at first base. Kind of getting the head nod there from the catcher. Sends the ball. Pretty good looking pitch there.
Yeah.
Throws it back. Catcher throws it back there to the pitcher. Chase Schoolcraft inside there. Yeah, hit him on the inside of the leg, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's where it hit him at, wasn't it, George?
Yeah, it was on inside his leg here, I believe.
Yeah, he kind of limping over there toward first base. Chase Schoolcraft, number 17, Landon Church, advances over to second. Just a slight drizzle out here on Mount Zion Ridge. Lots of traffic and activity going on out here.
Josiah Wilson up to bat for your Red Devils. No outs, Chris.
Hit that hard one over and right a little bit ago, didn't he, George?
Yes, he did.
Here's the first pitch there. Call for high. Wind blowing back towards center field, back in the valley there. Josiah Wilson a bat, number 1. Takes a pitch there, foul ball right back in my face, George. Hard
foul
ball.
Folks, if you're out here next to the high school, you want a good hot dog, come get one. I mean, these things are awesome.
Josiah Wilson at bat. Here's the pitch down in the dirt in between the catcher's
Runners
legs.
advancing.
Yeah, boy. I've talked about them hot dogs for the last 6 games, George.
Yeah.
They're good, ain't they?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Looks like number 1, Josiah Wilson at bat. Here's a pitch. Call for a strike. Looks like Ruger Carter, number 54 over there, on deck.
We got 2-2, Chris.
2-2. And here's the pitch. Ooh.
Ooh. Make that 3-2.
Wild pitch there.
3-2.
17, Landon Church over there at third base. Chase Schoolcraft at second. Josiah Wilson at bat. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Call for a strike. Looks like Xander Quick's geared up over here, George. We may make a catcher change here shortly. Number 54, Ruger Carter coming in there, isn't it?
One out.
Here's a pitch.
Fouled that one back.
Number 41, Garrett Carpenter over there on deck. Ruger Carter at bat. Here's a pitch. Down low in the dirt. Bottom of the third. Calhoun County Red Devils 6.
Hannan Wildcats 0.
Yes, sir. 1 out. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Kind of chopping there, telling us that was a protection nut bat there.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get hit there as he kind of backed out of the box, swung a bat there a little bit, and got a strike call on him. Pitcher comes set there from the stretch. Sends a pitch.
Foul ball.
He's on it.
Yeah.
Calhoun County Red Devils rallied up over here in the dugout. Coach Johnson over there talking to Landon Church, one of his seniors, one of his 5 seniors. Down low in the dirt. You know, anxious to see these boys' futures, like you say.
Yeah.
Landon Church over here at third base. Looks like they're going to call time here. Catcher's going to go out to the mound.
Coach is coming out, too.
Yeah, we're going to have a brief discussion there, kind of calm things down a little bit. But, you got Landon Church going off to Bethany College, playing some baseball is what his plans are. Braden Phillips, I think he was going to go get his CDLs, wasn't he? Or going to be a truck driver.
Yes,
big
he
future,
is.
Big future there for him. Caden McCormick, hopefully going to Glenville State there, going into pharmacy, medical. Cameron Jarvis, big one there, FFA.
Yeah.
Been accepted to WVU.
Nursing program.
Yeah, going into the nursing program. Logan Tingler, has plans on going to college up at Glenville State, playing some football up there. So, wow, that's all I can say, George.
Exactly. I mean, this is a good group of seniors, and like we said, it's not a rebuilding year. It's going to be just a reload year.
That's right.
And we are switching pitchers here, Chris.
Okay, cool.
Looks like the young man that was pitching is moving over to third, and we've got third baseman coming up now onto the mound for Hannan.
Yes, sir. As I was talking about the seniors there, I just happened to look down. Lauren Lovejoy was sitting here giving me a high five, She was down here just waving like crazy. Getting ready to graduate and go to Greece, George. I think that we're doing everything that we can to try to promote that,
Exactly. And, folks, she's got to raise this money to be able to make this trip to Greece and further her education through WVU, but she has to pay her way there. So we challenge everybody out there to call Calhoun County High School. They'll get you in touch with Lauren.
That's right.
And, give her a donation. She is also selling chances on a .243 rifle.
That's right.
So, you can either get chances on that rifle or just give her a flat donation, and let's get this young lady over to Greece.
And then get her back, George.
Exactly.
We want to make sure she always comes back.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you, she will not forget where home's at.
Yeah, she's got some Calhoun County spirit, that's for sure. There. This pitcher here is warming up on the mound. Slight mist out here now on the ridge there.
They live up in Walnut over here on the southern end of the county. And I know her grandpa and grandma are very pleased with that young lady, how she has grown, and excited for her as well.
Super future there. First pitch there called for ball one.
Yep.
Ruger Carter at bat.
Ball.
Oh, well.
That's ball four.
I guess so. That was fast. There advances Ruger over there to first base. What a quick at bat there for Ruger Carter. Must have been straight 4 balls, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, he had 3 from the first pitcher.
Oh.
And
okay, I'm with you.
We got ducks all the way around on the pond again,
yes,
Chris.
Sir. Yes, sir. Calhoun leads it by 6. Here's a pitch. Down in the dirt there. And hits the home plate umpire, I think, in the hand or something.
Yeah, the field umpire called time.
Okay.
And with that, he gave him a balk and was explaining that. So that will bring in a run. That takes us to 7-0 for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't catch the ball. I didn't see the ball hit the home plate umpire, I think, back here. So he's right right in the shenanigans, per se, George.
Yeah. Exactly.
Braden Phillips comes up here on deck. He comes up, looks like he's going to come up. Yeah, he's on deck there. Garrett Carpenter, number 41. Hat bat there, works his way back as the umpire's still making circles like a vulture.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't blame him, George.
I believe so. I believe I'd be walking that one off, too.
All right, number 23 there. At third base, Chase Schoolcraft. Number 54, Ruger Carter. At second, here's the pitch.
Ball.
We got anybody on first base? Your first base is empty.
No, because we had that,
Had that ball.
balk, and that advanced a runner in.
Yeah, boy. Number 41, Garrett Carpenter at bat. Here's a pitch.
Hard hit foul ball back.
That ball is still spinning back through this grass.
Garrett wanted that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He straightens that one out. It'd probably be down there about the Y in Arnold'sburg.
Yeah, for sure.
Headed up 16 for the Clay County line.
Here's a pitch. Hard hit ball back over left field. That thing's going way back toward the scoreboard there.
It's gone.
Bounces way back there into the back of the vehicles or somewhere, George. It's gone.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, brings them in on that one. Garrett Carpenter with a huge hit for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
3-1 hit.
Wow.
A 3-run hit there, Chris.
My goodness. Plumb out there by the scoreboard there.
Yeah, buddy.
Garrett Carpenter just strolling in here as the other team members give him high fives and raise him up there. Duly so. That was a shot, George.
Yeah, buddy.
That was a shot.
I mean, when that bat cracked you, there was no doubt that was gone.
Yeah, it's actually, I believe that's his grandmother over there in left field underneath that scoreboard there. The ball may went in her trunk, George.
Well,
I'd say
that one's going to the house.
Yeah. If it didn't go in the trunk, it's going in the front seat tonight.
Exactly. That one's going in the house.
That's right. Number 22, Braden Phillips at bat.
Ooh.
High ball there. 1 out. Calhoun County 10. Hannan Wildcats 0. Bottom of the third. Braden Phillips at bat. Here's the ball.
Braden just kind of hanging out there.
He is ready.
Yeah,
he
buddy.
is ready.
Another one of those seniors for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Yes, sir. Plans on going on the road, getting his CDLs, maybe doing a little bit of traveling.
Yeah.
And he is playing a good ball game this evening. Helping the team out a lot.
Yep.
Pitcher comes set. Sends a hard hit ball back over shortstop, way rolling back toward the fence, and I mean smashed. As Braden Phillips rounds first, goes over towards second, works his way past second there just a little bit as the ball comes rolling back in from left field there. Another smasher as he's out there at second base there. These boys are on fire, George.
That's 2 that he has
That
smashed.
is 2, yes. Wow.
Making
wow.
a statement, I believe, for that Willard C.
Willard C. Starcher. Wow.
That is 2 that he has smashed. Of course, that Willard C is going to be hard. There's some great offense all over the place.
That is right there. Yes. As your pitcher works his way back off the mound, kind of wondering what the world just happened. Checking things out there, making sure everything's okay there.
Remember, he told you it was okay.
What do we got going on here? Okay, we got Xander Quick coming in.
Yay, Xander!
Xander, number six. Number 6 at bat. Xander Quick.
I think he was already in his catcher gear,
yeah.
and they had to strip it down so he could come out.
Yep. He had to change clothes there real quick. All right, pitcher comes set there for Hannan. Sends a pitch.
Runner's gone.
Runner's going over toward third base.
Who? Braden almost did a cartwheel there.
Yeah. He
not by choice.
He don't slow down. Yeah, he runs wide open, just energetic.
He come off of that grass into the mud there. Strike.
Oh boy, good pitch there by Hannan.
He hit that mud and he almost flipped. Big smile on his face.
Pitcher comes set, sends the ball there to Xander. Call for strike 2.
That's strike 2.
Xander, number 6. I believe this young man's a junior.
Yeah.
For your Calhoun County Red Devils. Lauren Lovejoy down here for your Lady Devils down here walking around. Here's a pitch. High ball. Braden Phillips really coming off of third base over there, working his way down third base line toward home. We may see another score there in a second, George.
I tell you, Braden Phillips is wanting to come to the house.
One out. Pitcher comes set. Sends the ball there high.
3-2, Chris.
Cooper Morris over on deck. Here's a pitch.
High.
Left it high there. Walk
Xander. You got runners at first and third now, Chris, on the corners. Mr. Morse coming up here.
Number 45. Looks like we're going to trade Xander out there for a pinch runner. I believe that's Lance Grogg over there. Number 11 for your Calhoun County Red Devils. Pitcher comes set there. Here's a pitch.
Ooh. That was a pretty pitch.
That was a pretty pitch for Cooper Morris, number 45. He's kind of hesitant about that one. You know, the pitcher's really not been comfortable.
Yeah.
Waiting on that good pitch, and I believe that was it. Here's a pitch.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball, and that's going to be fair, too, George. It's dropping back toward the fence.
Right
Hits
near
against
the fence. Yeah.
Braden Phillips comes in there and scores on that one. Here comes your pinch runner. Running wide open back over to score as well, and gets Cooper over on second base. What a hit there by Cooper Morris. He's waving back here at his mom, I think, at the concession stands.
Yeah.
He's throwing high five up there, taking some gear off back over to Coach Morris there. He's got a whole collection of stuff over there at first base.
Well, Chris, it's 12-0. Your Calhoun County Red Devils leading this thing.
These boys are fired up, George.
We got the bottom of the order right here.
Pitcher comes set.
And Cooper's gone. He's at third.
Now you're in trouble, you're money. Hey, Bird, reach out and poke it there, kid.
Wind picked up a slight bit there, blowing back towards center field.
Yeah.
Logan Tingler, I believe, at bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Pitcher comes set. Sends the ball. Bounces back against the fence here. Cooper Moore's number 45 over there at third base.
He thought about it. Coach Johnson just changed his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Number 14 there, Logan Tingler back. Call for a strike. Rain picking up a little bit out here on the ridge. Yeah. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch.
Foul back.
Tip.
Way to stay alive.
Got Logan Tingler at bat. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch.
Ooh, got him in the back.
Hit him there in between the shoulder blades, it looks like, as he works his way over toward first base there.
Runners at first and third now, Chris.
Yeah. Yep. Believe.
Still only one out.
Yeah. Yep.
That should be bringing up Landon Church, I believe.
Yep. Landon Church is coming back out here, number 17. You know, the officiating crew, the umpire crew that they have here this evening is so far doing a fine job.
Yes, they are.
I've not seen anything negative. For the variables that we have, like you say, they're doing a good job.
Logan taking off.
Hard hit, chopper back toward third, throws it back toward home there.
Safe at home.
Safe. And duly so, his feet looked like they were on the plate there whenever he tagged him up high in the chest.
Yeah. I have to agree with that. That was definitely safe.
Yeah, I think that the visiting team there's highly upset, but from my view, that was a good call there by the umpire.
Being right here behind the plate, his feet both were on the plate before he got the tag.
Yep, yeah, he tagged him high up in the chest there, it looked like. But Chase Schoolcraft, at bat, number 23. You got runners at second, Logan Tingler.
First and second.
And Landon Church over at first. I believe the nickname for Logan Tingler may be called Bird, so he may fly off a second base on the third here in a second.
I would imagine he might, because he
is
gone.
And he is gone. Just as I say that, George. Runners advance. Logan Tingler switches over to third base now. Landon Church at second. So Chase Schoolcraft, number 23 at bat. Pitcher comes set, sends the ball in
high
for a high ball.
That's 3-0, Chris.
Yes, sir. Chase Schoolcraft at bat.
Chase been watching them.
Here's a pitch. Oh,
and that's 4.
Way back behind of him there.
You know what that means, Chris?
We are loaded.
We got ducks all the way around on that pond.
Okay, so we got timeout called by the
coach,
Hannan head coach here.
Josiah Wilson, he's standing down here ready to go. Looks like they're going to make it pitching change again for Hannan.
Yep, they're going to make a pitching change there. That young gentleman that just come off the mounds looks like he's really upset with himself, George.
Well,
down on his knees. Now's the time you need to stay positive.
Exactly.
Keep your head up. This is where your other teammates communicate back to you. That hey, we're still in this.
Well, a good example of that was the Braxton County game that we did.
Yeah.
Our boys were down.
Yeah.
They were down, and they kept their heads up. And guess what?
That's right.
They come back and won that thing.
They did.
13-10.
Yeah, powerful game there for the Calhoun County Red Devils. Don't think we've seen this pitcher. I'm not sure where they pulled him out of. Did he come out of the field?
He was a shortstop.
That shortstop, okay.
Yeah.
All right, there. All right. So we're in the bottom of the third. Calhoun County 13. Hannan Wildcats 0. 1 out, George.
Yep, and got Logan and Landon over here talking to Coach Johnson and one of the field umpires. And Chase Schoolcraft standing over there talking to Coach Moore on first.
Looks like Ruger Carter over here on deck, number 54. There's still a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
George, through the rain.
Yep.
Through the storm.
They're hanging right in there.
These folks are fully committed Calhoun County Red Devil fans. What a heck of an evening here for your Calhoun County Red Devils. This is exciting to watch here.
Yes.
These boys, they're all smiles this evening. They're all smiles. They're down here in the dugout talking about, this evening's game. I can see some of them showing other ones, how he hit the ball and how they caught the ball, and just interesting.
It's really fun to watch this group of guys because they coach each other.
Yes.
And that's fun to watch.
Yes.
I truly believe that they are their worst critics.
Yeah. Yep.
They coach themselves quite well.
Yeah, boy, it looks like number 1, Josiah Wilson's coming up there.
He's stepping up here.
At bat. Pitcher comes set there on the mound, coming from the stretch. Here's the first pitch.
Hard little
chops it
pop
back over
back
toward
up
Shortstop throws it over way
And he
hard
made
over
it in
towards
there.
first base there.
We got
Bounces
another
back
runner
against the
coming.
fence. Landon Church comes in easily and scores. Number 17. What did we get, 2 in that time, George? Scored.
Yeah, because Logan Tingler and I believe that should be 14-0, Chris.
Okay. Got Chase Schoolcraft over there at
2 win.
At third base there, slipping down third baseline. Got Josiah Wilson slipping off of first base there. And got a pickle going on, George. Throwing it back down there. Catcher throws it back over toward third base there as Chase runs back here to the plate. Here we go there.
And he's in.
Score on that one. Just a pickle there.
And here comes
back.
He
got him out.
He's out. Josiah wanted to.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. So lots of stuff going on there. Chase Schoolcraft started toward home, got himself in a pickle and had to go back, and they chased him back and forth there between third base and home. And they ended up throwing it from third base back to home to the catcher and overthrew, which brought Chase Schoolcraft in for the score. And then Josiah rounded second, went to third, and worked his way back toward home there in that pickle and slid in there and got out. Lots of stuff happening, George.
Quickly.
Wow.
That makes it 16-0.
Yeah, and here's a pitch. I think that was 2 balls, wasn't it, George?
Yeah. That's 3 balls now, Chris. 3-0.
Pitcher comes set, sends a pitch.
3-1.
Foul ball
to Ruger.
Bottom of the third. 2 outs.
Is 2 outs now. 3-1 is your count.
Pitcher comes set, sends a pitch here high.
And that is a ball.
Walked.
Garrett Carpenter coming up to bat here, Chris.
2 outs. Wind's picked up. Rain's picked up just a little bit out here on the ridge. Looks like we're down to 4 hot dogs back here, George. Hard hit ball there. Slammer Garrett Carpenter hits it back over toward left field there.
And he drops it
out of the glove there. Ruger coming in wide open there. They throw it from third back over to the catcher there. Ruger slides in, scores for your Red Devils. Garrett Carpenter goes toward third base, wide open there, and gets out at third.
He's out.
Gets out at third base.
Well, that'll make him 3 outs. So
the point counts, too.
But it is 17-0. Your Calhoun County Red Devils. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at CalhounBanksWV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting...
All right, we are back live here, Chris, at Calhoun County High School. And see what Caden has got. He was throwing some heat there a minute ago.
Well, first strike.
Strike one.
First pitch. Good call there by the umpire, too.
To number 5, done for Hannan.
McCormick comes set. Sends pitcher.
Ooh, right at me. Made me jump.
I seen you jump. He about knocked all the equipment off the table.
Made me jump. Good thing that fence was there. I'll tell you that. It was right
back,
eye level.
Right back at you. I was trying to get up there with you, George, but I had half a hot dog in my mouth. All right, Caden McCormick at bat, or at the mound there. Comes set. Sends the pitch. Hard hit ball back over toward left field. Left field sneaks up there and grabs it. Braden Phillips. Throws it back in towards second there. Oh, almost out.
That was close.
Come in there and slid in safe.
That was a bang bang. But he was just a little bit ahead of that throw. He had to be honest on it because Landon Church had him.
Oh, yeah, he was on top of that.
Yep.
McCormick shakes off the catcher there. Sends a pitch.
Another nice hit.
Second base there. Landon Church scoops it up. Oh, slides down on his knees there. Runner's going from third back toward home.
Oh.
And that ball's flying everywhere now.
Yeah.
Took him wet there. Runner advances over to second.
Way to go, 5.
17-1.
And they slipped one in on that one, George.
Yep. But like you said, that ball is slick. Number one, it hit the ground out there and got itself nice and wet, and a little bit of dirt that's on it kind of made it slick.
Yeah, Landon Church come in there sideways after that one.
Yeah.
Sliding, trying to get it as fast as he could. McCormick at the mound. Comes set. Sends it. Good pitch there. Call for a strike. No outs. McCormick comes set. Sends a ball here. Bounces high back up against the fence there as runner advances toward third base.
Xander come up out of there.
McCormick comes set there, coming from the stretch. Here's a pitch. Good pitch there.
Foul back.
2 strikes.
I believe it counts 1 and 2, Chris. Not 100% sure on that, but
McCormick comes set. Sends a pitch.
fouled back.
I think Coach Johnson's going to call time here, maybe. Nope. Nope. I figure I'd say he'll be switching here soon.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I'd say you're right.
Not sure what his pitch count is there, but Coach Baston coming over here, checking with our book, seeing where we're at. Corner comes set, sends a pitch here for a strike 3.
Strike 3.
Rung him up.
Coach going out to talk to Caden out here. Looks like he may be going to
I think
switch over here.
I think that's a good decision there.
Looks like Chase Schoolcraft's going to come into the mound here for us.
Just as we talked before, George, I mean, these boys hopefully will have a lot of games this week.
Yeah.
Smart move there by Coach Johnson.
Saving the arms.
Yeah, yep. Just switching positions there, it looks like. So as he drives the ball off there, I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yep, so see what happens there with Chase. Infamous for that leg kick there that,
buddy.
that you enjoy, George.
Yeah, he has that high leg kick.
Yeah. Yep.
So better.
Got so it looks like a substitution's coming over here on right field. Cameron Jarvis is over in right now. It looks like the way he was running. I think that's him. Josiah Wilson, I think, is back at center. Braden Phillips is over in left. Looks like they switched. Caden McCormick's over in shortstop now. There took Chase's place. Here's the first pitch. Oh, boy, that was a pretty pitch, George.
It was.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that from here, but I guess that's why we're behind the fence. Chase Schoolcraft. Going for a strike. Good
1-1.
pitch. Good pitch here. Landon works his way back over for the throw down from the catcher. These boys are always in, positions to move and catch the ball no matter where it goes. Just smart baseball. Here's a pitch. Good pitch there.
1-2.
By Chase Schoolcraft, number 23.
Chase's brother, Reese, started this game off.
Yeah. Left that one just a little bit high. Good interview there with Reese before the game. I love doing that with the kids. They really look forward to that. Called for a
Strike three.
Right there on that corner, that outside corner that he's been driving all evening. That umpire really loves that spot, and the boys have been putting it there. They've been placing it exactly where he likes it. So,
it's like, all of them got together and said, hey, let's hit that corner. And as long as they have it right there.
That's consistent. He's consistent. Yeah.
But it's not hard to see, from where I'm at. Ooh.
Yep. Pitch here, a little outside there by Chase Schoolcraft, number 23.
Chase got a little bit awkward coming off of his wind-up on that one.
Cleats may be getting full of mud there.
Could be.
Chase Schoolcraft with the pitch here.
Strike.
Good pitch here.
Chase throws hard, too.
Yes, sir. Chase Schoolcraft. Ooh, coming in there tight. Made him back out of the box there on that one.
If you notice, he's not using that kick too much, Chris. He's
Chase Schoolcraft at the mound. Sends a pitch. Called. Chase Schoolcraft on the mound here. Delivers.
Runners advancing.
Outside. Runners coming back toward home.
Got him.
Got him here at home.
Got him at home.
In there.
That's
That'll be
it.
3 outs, George.
Whew. I'll tell you, Chris. Way to go. All right, we'll be right back.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
And hey, look, it's Corey Hager, and he's open for 22 #1 artists like Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen. His hit, Honky Tonk Addiction, has over 1 million views and streams combined. Hey, Corey, man, what are you doing here?
Well, I came down to the Country Kitchen for one of them famous burgers and hand-cut fries and to listen to some of the best local musicians around.
Yeah, the Country Kitchen definitely has some great food, live local music, pool tournaments every Wednesday, Thursdays, ladies' nights, Friday, karaoke takes over, and all this will still have a family-friendly atmosphere. Hey, man, how about you hit us with a little Honky Tonk Addiction?
Well, let's go.
Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located in Mount Zion next to Little Canal Bus, has been serving clients in Calhoun County for many years. Crystal Greathouse, owner-operator, has 18 years experience as a cosmetologist taking care of all your hair care needs, including coloring, waxing, cuts, and perms. We are open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call today for an appointment at 304-354-9110. Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located at 6159 South Calhoun Highway in Grantsville. Good luck to all Calhoun County Red Devils sports teams.
All right, Chris, we are live back here at Calhoun County High School, and it is the 4th inning. Your Calhoun County Red Devils 17, Hannan 1.
What a game, George.
Oh, man. I think we'll let David call the Willard C player.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be a hard one.
All right. Wind picking up just a little bit back toward center field there as the catcher and pitcher mingle up there and warm up.
Looks like got Braden Phillips up first, and then Xander Quick coming up right behind him. Throwing down.
Rain picked up just a little bit out here on the ridge. It don't look like very many people have left.
No, they're hanging right in there.
Yeah, that's surprising, you know, with this big of a lead from your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Yeah.
They are still right in here tight. Lots of family, lots of friends out here as the Calhoun County Red Devils there start this big sectional game tonight. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Inside there. Inside there. This is another pitching change there from Hannan, wasn't it, George?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't see the
number 4. There's their pitcher. Bunt there, back over, foul down third baseline.
That's Rice. He was their left fielder and brought him in to pitch on this time. Braden Phillips back up here to bat.
Number 22 there.
I believe it's 1-1, Chris.
Braden Phillips is covered in mud.
Yeah, buddy.
Hard to read them numbers. There's your pitch.
Ooh.
Wild pitch there, up above Braden's head there, back toward the catcher, and did a good job snagging that ball there before it made it to the fence. Braden Phillips at bat. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Shows bunt there and kind of bunts it behind of him. I mean, he almost swung a circle there to bunt that ball, but takes it for a strike. Church and McCormick come out of the dugout there, all smiles as they walk over here to the concession stands there to grab a pickle, it looks like, George.
Uh-oh.
They're going to slip a pickle in there. Ooh. There's a bunt down third baseline foul there. They're going to slip a pickle in there before the coach sees what they're up to. You know it. The two of your seniors slipping out there.
Okay.
What happened there, George?
That's what I was going to say. I don't know.
So it looks like Braden Phillips is back in the dugout, so obviously that's an out. 1 out. Xander Quick here at bat, number 6. The second catcher for this evening. You know, we got to give credit to these catchers, George.
Yes.
The variables and field conditions that they've had to catch in this evening aren't the greatest. You know, there's
both of them have handled it really well.
Yeah, they did a good job.
I've seen Xander come up out of there a couple times, and Ryan, he had to stretch out there quite a bit.
Yeah, they're doing a fine job there. Looks like these ladies are down here up to no good at the concession stand, George, drinking pickle juice.
Oh, my.
Would you like to have a sip?
No, I'm all right.
There's the pitcher throws it there for a wild pitch back towards Xander, back behind of him.
That's 3-1, Chris.
Yeah, boy. Looks like Ruger Carter come out there and got him a full cup of pickle juice, George, number 54.
Must be getting a little bit of cramping.
I guess so.
And Xander's taking first.
I guess so. You know, these young men, they always give you some kind of discussion up here in this press box, don't they, George?
Yeah, buddy. Went foul. It's 3-2.
Xander Quick at bat. Pitcher comes set there from the stretch. Sends a pitch. Back
behind him. That'll be 4 of them.
Walks.
Sounds like
out.
Coach Johnson just got the bundle on there for everybody now.
Yep. Got a discussion here from the
field umpire.
Yep, field umpire and the home plate umpire here. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but the
pulling in the other one too.
Bringing the coach in here. Got the two coaches over here talking with the home plate umpire and one of the field umpires. All three umpires are out here talking to the two head coaches. Calhoun County 17, Hannan Wildcats 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. So
maybe they are going to call it after.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're up to here. They're having a discussion out here. Head coach comes out here to the mound as the field umpire works his way back over towards first base there. Head coach for Hannan's kind of talking to the pitcher, talking to the catcher there. I believe we're going to come back in play here in just a second.
Yeah.
You got number 15, Cameron Jarvis over here on deck.
I believe I heard Coach Johnson say that he was coming in for Logan Tingler.
Okay. Cooper Morris at bat, number 45. Pitcher comes set. Here's a pitch.
Ooh, behind him.
Way back behind him there. Pinch runner. Lance Grogg advances to second base there. I think Coach Johnson slowed things down here a little bit, George.
Yeah.
You know, just out of respect to the visiting team there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Bunt. Try there by Cooper Morse. Roll back foul there back against the fence there. Hannan's traveled a long ways to get out here this evening. Weather conditions have been not the greatest out here on the ridge.
Right.
So, here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Almost hit him there. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, George.
Yep.
Cooper Morse. Swinging there. Runner advances over to third base there. Lance Grogg over on third base, number 11.
2-2 now, Chris.
Cooper Morris at bat. Here's a pitch.
And behind him. Count goes to 3-2, Chris.
Cameron Jarvis over here on deck. Got big plans going to WVU, nursing school or something like that there after his path here at Calhoun County.
Ooh.
Cooper Morris gets hit in the butt.
Yeah.
In the lower butt.
That'll be runners at first and third. And number 15, who'd you say that was, Chris?
Cameron Jarvis.
Cameron Jarvis.
One of your 5 seniors from
Right.
Calhoun County High School. Got Lance Grogg over there on third base. You got Cooper Morris over on first base. Pitcher comes set there from the stretch. Sends a pitch here. Bunt. Good bunt there. Back down third baseline as runner comes in.
Runner comes in.
Lance Grogg comes in there. Runner Cooper advances over to third base there. Another point on the board there for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
That'll be 18-1 for your Red Devils.
As Landon Church, number 17,
back to the top of the order.
Comes in at bat. One
out. Great minds think alike, Chris.
And here's a pitch. Shows bunt,
And
bunts it
bunt.
down first baseline. Landon Church is on a hustle.
Yeah, and
First
he's
base
in
gets
there.
on base. Run comes in. Cooper Morris scores for your Calhoun County Red Devils there.
That'll be 19-1, Chris.
Looks like Cameron Jarvis is over on second base. Chase Schoolcraft at bat. Here's a pitch. Hard hit ball over top of shortstop there. Hits it back over into left field there. Left field works its way back in as Cameron Jarvis scores for your Calhoun County Red Devils. Holds Landon up at third base. Chase stops at second base.
That'll be 20-1.
1 out. Number 1, Josiah Wilson at bat. Here's a pitch there. Chopper back over toward the pitcher, throws it back over toward first base there and gets the out.
He's
at
out.
first. Gets the out at first. 2 outs.
Got Ruger coming up here, Chris.
Number 54, Ruger Carter. Got Landon Church over at third base there.
Chase is at second. He's walking his way to
Ruger
third.
Carter shows bunt. Call for a strike. Chase Schoolcraft halfway down. Second and third baseline. Landon Church over at third, looking hard down for third baseline. Pitcher comes set. Sends it. Ruger swings at it there for a strike. Carter steps back in the box here. Gets ready. Shows the bunt. Bunts it back toward the pitcher. Ruger Carter's running hard back over toward first base there.
And got him out.
Got out. There.
All right, Chris. We'll be headed into that fifth inning. We'll be right back.
Your Grantsville Foodland is a proud sponsor of all Calhoun County sports and serving all of Calhoun County. This week's specials at your Grantsville Foodland in honor of President's Day. All week long, 99 cents for all produce. Fresh whole boneless pork loin roast, $1.89 a pound. Duncan Hines Classic Cake Mix, 10 for $10. Select varieties of Gatorade, $6.99. And cases of Deer Park Spring Water, 2 for $9. Right now at your local Grantsville Foodland. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Let's go Red Devils!
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page. All right, Chris, we are back here at Calhoun County High School, and the boys are done warming up. Chase Schoolcraft throwed several pitches there, and just waiting on the batter to come up here, I believe.
Yeah, wind picking up just a little bit out here on Mount Zion Ridge.
Back over into left a little bit, or back straight back through center.
See what happens here in these next 3 outs, George. Godsander Quick back here as catcher, number 6. Chase Schoolcraft out here on the mound. Substitutions, you say, over and left.
Yeah.
Evan Birch.
That's Evan Birch. We got Josiah Wilson in center and
Cameron Jarvis over in right.
Jarvis over in right.
Here's the
And
first pitch here from Chase.
Chase kicked that one a little bit.
You enjoy that,
got that high kick up there.
Schoolcraft.
There he goes again.
Sends a pitch there. Good looking pitch.
Yeah, buddy.
Good looking pitch there. Call for a strike.
1-1.
Schoolcraft at the mound. Sends another one. Called for a strike.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, George.
Yep.
Rain picks up a little bit. Here's a pitch.
And he got him.
Rung him up on that one.
Yep, buddy.
Strike 3. Got some hesitation there by Hannan. I'm not for sure who's at bat there, or if they're making substitutes or what they're doing there. But the umpires are.
Looks like they do have a
kind of
new player coming up here to the bat.
Frustrated. Here's what's going on.
Number 19 for Hannan. I don't have him on my list, so we'll just refer to him as 19.
Chase with the pitch.
A little bit outside.
Schoolcraft at the mound. Comes from the wind up there. Leg kick. Sends a pitch here. Break pitch. Swinging. 2 down, George.
Yep. Number 6 up for Hannan, and that is Fugit. He has moved around a little bit. He was on short.
Shot a ball on that pitch. Schoolcraft there with a strike.
1-1.
Schoolcraft gets ready. Sends a pitch. Call for a strike.
1-2.
These boys are driving that corner, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's his pitch.
And he got him, rung him up.
Rung him up, George. That should be game.
Yep, that is it.
You know, even in the weather conditions that we got, George, what a heck of a game.
Yes, it has
These
been.
boys are on fire.
Boys played their hearts out tonight. And Hannan, you know, they played a good game.
Yeah, they kept their heads up throughout the entire game there. Excited to see what tomorrow night brings us. I believe they travel to Man.
Yeah.
Red Devils take on number 2 team, Man. We got some things to talk about, right, George?
Exactly. Let's take some breaks here, and we'll end up with that Willard C. Starcher commercial and go to see who our players of the games are.
Hardway Construction and Maintenance, LLC, located in Mount Zion, West Virginia, serving surrounding counties, specializing in framing, new constructions, barns, garages, and any land clearing dirt work needs. We are a family-owned and operated general contractor company. We would love to help you with your project. Call us today at 304-483-2077 or 304-483-2276. Go Red Devils!
Hannan Construction in Calhoun County, located in Arnoldsburg, West Virginia, has been doing business for over 4 decades, specializing in natural gas pipeline construction. Jeff Hannan, owner and president, and all the employees of Hannan Construction would like to wish the Calhoun County Red Devils athletes good luck in the 2024-2025 school year. Go Red Devils! It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety 7 days a week and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today. All right, Chris, we are back here at Mount Zion at Calhoun County High School, and it is time for the Willard C. Starcher players of the game. Like I said, players of the game. Now, I'm going to start with our offensive side. And, folks, when the score ends up 20-1, we have no other choice here, Chris.
Tells you one thing, doesn't it?
We have got action all the way around on this club. And I'm going to give the offensive players of the game to the entire Red Devil offensive side with 2 nods. Okay? You had Braden Phillips, who just smashed the cover off of 2 different balls. I mean, totally smashed the covers off of them. And then you had Garrett Carpenter, who smacked that home run.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, George. I mean, whenever you look at the scoreboard, it takes the entire team, to drive that many points in.
Exactly.
That tells you that the bats were active for Calhoun County.
Yes, they were.
Absolute smasher all there by Garrett over in left field. Like I said, that,
I mean,
out there.
the minute that bat cracked, you knew.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no telling.
That's right.
But what do you got defensively?
So defensively, just like I say, with the conditions that we had this evening, I'd like to give the defensive players of the game to our catchers. Ryan Swearengin, Xander Quick, behind the plate there, catching these balls this afternoon. The conditions were not the best, and they did an absolute fine job.
And they throwed out to the catchers here.
Yeah.
Twice, and stopped paying them from scoring. One was to Xander, one was to Ryan. So, they were both on it.
Yeah, yep. Just hats off to the catchers there for this evening. Just excited to see what this week brings for the Calhoun County Red Devils.
And matter of fact, speaking of the catchers, both of them are standing down here talking. They were talking about different plays there, and that just goes to show,
Yeah.
how well this team works together.
That's right.
Well, Chris,
That's right.
I don't know. I think we're done.
Yeah. Again, George, shout out to Jeff and Colleen for letting us use their equipment.
Exactly.
Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
No.
So, George, I appreciate everything that you and your team does.
Yeah.
George, coming over here for Calhoun County Athletics. Thank you on behalf of everyone here.
Right. And, folks, we're going to discuss whether or not we are going to make the venture to man, but that is a long hike.
It is.
So we'll talk about it and hopefully come up with an answer.
Yeah. With the way that these boys played tonight, it's kind of hard for us not to go.
Exactly. Exactly. The way they played tonight and the momentum they're going to be traveling down there with. So I don't know. We will let y'all know something. But that is going to wrap things up for tonight. Good job, guys.